just go live. It will just be in delay. Let's try that.
What am I doing?
Uh,
We're live. We're live?
hold on. We're checking some stuff out here.
On the air?
Hold on a second. Yeah, we're having technical difficulties again, people. But hold on, we're just gonna pretending we're doing.
What do you think's gonna happen this week? I mean, with the whole Russia thing.
The Russia thing is just a big nothing burger.
Really? Just shut the fuck up.
Also interesting is remember, it's illegal to possess these stolen documents. It's different for the media. So everything you learn about this, you're learning from us.
Just shut the fuck up.
The messaging so much that he can actually control exactly what people think, and that is our job.
Yeah.
Just shut the fuck up.
As we're looking at efforts across the country to prevent people from being able to exercise their fundamental rights.
Just shut the fuck up.
Being able to exercise their fundamental rights.
Jobs of the past are just not going to come back.
What's
and
wrong?
when somebody says that he's going to bring all these jobs back, well, how exactly are you going to do that? What are you going to do? I'm going to negotiate a better deal. Well, what magic wand do you have? How exactly?
Van Jones at CNN.
What must be what?
If I'm elected president, we're going to cure cancer.
Bienvenidos a Sanctimonious American Men, bastardos ilegales.
Hola, amigos. Buenos vidos. Welcome to Sanctimonious American Men. I'm Barnes. With me, as always, is Saintly Brandon. Today is Monday, April 30th. It's about 6:20 or something on the Eastern Seaboard. Hola.
Hola, we're back. We're spreading the demographic. Barney's new strategy.
There's a big demographic. There's 40 million illegals out there that think they're American. Could be watching the show.
Yeah, and they probably like America more than most college students.
That could be. All right, that could be. Normally, we're just talking to like Canadians or Jamaicans. But this one, we're going to expand it to the Spanish phone.
Oh, yeah.
Espanol phone.
Canadians, Jamaicans.
The English people. Those people that speak English.
Haiti.
They don't.
Barbecue.
No. They're Francais.
Nobody cares what's going on down there.
See? I mean, nobody gives a shit. No. It's due south.
Why? Because it's a shithole.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you're in Dominican Republic, you care. You know?
I'm sure a lot of people care. It's just like the stuff that the only places we care about is where the oil is and the money laundering.
Money laundering, right? We don't give a shit where Uncle Bosie gets dropped off. Get the fuck out of here. Gosh, you're playing in Port-au-Prince.
They ate him. No joke.
No joke, folks.
They got cannibals down there.
So it's been a big week, huh?
Well, I was going to ask you, is this medium or slow news week?
Oh, it's fucking huge.
He said this before. I don't believe him.
All right, so the captain of the NHL,
Justin Trudeau,
talked shit about Alex Jones this week. Basically declared war.
Free Alex.
Right. And I can't believe that I'm living to see this time of hostilities between Canada and the United States. I never thought I'd see it. It's really tragic. And we're going to have to, liberate Alberta.
Well, I mean, let's go for it.
Liberate Alberta, people. You heard it here first.
Yeah, liberation.
Yeah, Alberta's being held hostage, and we got to liberate them.
By Justin Trudeau.
Yeah, and whatever the rest of those people are called. We're not worried about that part. Who gives a shit about those ones? There's a lot of people and no oil.
That's why we don't care.
But Alberta, though, it's breaking my heart to see this.
Yeah, that's a nice spot, nice land up there. You got your eye on it.
Well, that's where Edmonton is, right? Yeah.
Okay, Oilers.
The Oilers, yeah.
Yeah,
they need freedom from Trudeau. You're not going to just sit back and watch this happen, are you?
Viva la Oilers.
Viva la Oilers, that's right. No, they're English out there.
Whatever, dude.
Yeah,
so like you, I'm not really into hockey.
I've been learning more about it as the Rangers continue to, do good. Might bring home Ottawa this week. I'm in this month.
Ottawa?
Bringing it home.
What do you mean?
Bringing home the Ottawa Cup.
Oh, is that going on right now?
Yeah. Well, the Stanley Cup's not yet,
I don't know what the fuck you're even talking about, bro.
The fucking New York Rangers, bro. They play Madison Square Garden, the same
Bro,
state as us.
Bro, I don't
right?
know what
You know
you're
what I'm saying? Huh?
Go get me a jelly donut and a
Get the
coffee.
fuck outta here.
Marlboro, and everything will be okay.
Yeah, technically we're in the greater metropolitan area. Whatever. We're the furthest north piece of shithole of the greater metropolitan area. Yeah, so we got Trudeau talking shit about Alex Jones, asking Paul Perrier to denounce him. First of all, Alex isn't even Canadian. So what the fuck? He's almost giving Alex weight by saying he has to denounce him.
How did he even get into the subject of it? Because all I know is a few weeks ago, people are like, he's getting his talking points from Alex Jones.
That's what they say.
Did he go on? Did he go on to the show?
Who? Paul?
Yeah.
Not that I'm aware of.
He wasn't on
Or Pierre.
InfoWars.
Pierre, sorry, not Paul. Paul Pierre.
He didn't go on InfoWars.
Not that I'm aware of, but maybe. I don't, I'm not fucking in InfoWars.
I'm not Canadian.
I'm not Canadian.
So
Estonian, right? That's where Alex is from.
Estonia. Bumpus. That's one of my favorite things Alex says. It smells like bumpus.
San Francisco?
Yeah, or like in parts of Texas. He's like, you know you're in a bad area when you just smell it in the air. It's that bumpus.
The old bumpus.
Fucking Alex.
Here's some shit I found out this week. So you can't just own a shitter in this state.
Disown it?
You can't own you can't have a shithole, like an outhouse.
Really?
Yeah.
Since when?
I don't know, since whenever the fucking law was passed.
In the 60s, maybe? Or
Probably.
20s?
Goddamn hippies were shitting everywhere, I bet.
Hippies were just shitting everywhere and flinging it at people.
Ed, you can't bottle water.
You can't bottle it.
Yep.
I thought there's a whole bunch of shit about that. Like, can't you can't catch rainwater?
No.
It's like, who the fuck?
That's why water's more expensive than soda. Because if you put a fucking 3 sugars in there, it's now a drink. And you could sell it as a drink, and it's a lot easier. There's less regulations on bottling it.
I guess we're going to have to start running for fucking governors and stuff, huh?
We need anonymous leaders. We do. The ones that can't get corrupted by lobbyists and shit, you know, or get intimidated. Somebody who hides in his basement you never see. No, not that fucker. But you know what I mean. We need
I'm just saying, it's so fucked. People you can't collect the rainwater that's coming out of the sky.
Are you allowed to collect rainwater?
Not last I checked. I'll check it. In New York, no, I'm pretty sure you can't.
Can Noel collect rainwater?
Maybe with an Indian card, maybe.
Fucking Indian card, goddamn race card they pull all the time.
Fucking think they're special.
My water, bitch.
Think they're special.
Fucking Sky God gave it to me. Get off my land.
See,
yeah, they got to be able to collect rainwater. They're supposed to be living like they're supposed to be able to live like it's 1492 or some shit. Or 1600, I guess. It has to at least be an option, I think.
Well, it's definitely outlawed in California.
California, yeah.
California, no rainwater for you.
They don't got no fucking water anyway.
New York has restrictions. Whatever the fuck that means. We have restrictions on collecting how much of nature you can collect from the sky.
What if I'm in New York, but I'm catching rainwater from Pennsylvania? Like I'm right on the border there.
Right.
Is that legit?
Yes.
Because I'm not doing it in Pennsylvania.
States that have some level of rainwater collection restrictions include Arkansas, California, Colorado, Georgia, Illinois, Nevada, North Carolina, Ohio, Oregon, Rhode Island, Texas, Utah, Virginia, Washington, and Wisconsin. Kansas and North Dakota may require a permit to harvest rainwater.
Holy shit.
In all other states not listed, it is legal to collect.
Where we at? We were on that, right? Says New York.
I didn't see it. No, I didn't.
I know it's illegal here. So is that how dangerous?
Maybe that's just the restrictions.
Anyway, check with your local
What states
law enforcement.
restrict water collection? Since water is available
From the sky. The sky gods.
So weird.
There's a lot of weird shit going on. I just found out that the Marist poll is conducted by Marist College.
Yeah, let's go fucking.
I didn't fucking know that. And the only reason why I found that out is because fucking
It's got its name on it.
that I never put the two and two together. That
Yeah.
was the only place I ever heard of Marist before, but I don't go checking who the fuck running the Marist poll. Anyway, there was a blip on Facebook about a fucking, it must have been Poughkeepsie Journal, protest at Marist College over a poll. And I clicked on the comments to go read the comments to see what it's about. And when I clicked back, page unavailable. Gone.
Yeah, they like to hide stuff, or they just like to tease you or fucking torture you. They're like, "Oh, that wasn't supposed to be in their algorithm."
The other one I could find, and this one I was an afterthought. It was something about it was on a radio station. That much I know, right? And I've gone back and all the radio stations I follow in the area. I've looked and it said 4 fast food restaurants closing in the Hudson Valley. And I went and looked in the comments, and somebody wrote Bidenomics. Right?
Yeah.
And then some liberals were flipping out that it's actually corporate greed. That's the reason why they're shutting down. And I wrote, they're making so much money, they shut down. Because they're capitalist.
Yeah.
See? That's how that works. And I went back to go look at it, and fucking just
Gone.
Gone. Because something else came to mind, and I didn't,
Well, that was like the other day when I saw that video with Shirley Temple, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go back and look at it." And I was just on the phone with you or something, and it disappeared out of the currents. And then I had to go dig it up by actually typing in the name of the title.
For you who don't know, Shirley Temple's come out a long time.
A long time ago.
And said that there, well, she's dead, right? But
Yeah.
she said that there was
Pedophilia.
Yeah.
P words.
PDF files in Hollywood.
PDF files.
A lot of deviants, sexual deviants in Hollywood, which I'm sure you've heard. That's going on. Mickey Rooney also said the same thing.
Poor Mickey.
He's dead too, right?
Yeah.
He's got to be. But he was also a child star in Hollywood. And when those guys were talking in the 50s and 60s, nobody paid attention to them.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's because it was still more or less state-controlled media. They don't want to go on to ABC and BC and let people fucking. They don't want to blast it across all the airwaves. They'll let a little bit of it out here or there, but when somebody's just all of a sudden just like sick of it or something in an interview and just starts talking about it, but they're not going to make it like a national fucking issue.
Right. They want to sweep it under the rug.
They want to give them a visit. They talk too much.
Talk too damn too much.
Like P. Diddy. They're going to give him a visit.
I watched this thing. I don't know who she is. Apparently she's an R&B singer. I got to remember her name. I want to say it's like Jaguar. Did you see that?
I have not seen Jaguar.
Yeah. Jaguar, something with a W. I can't remember. But she was saying, well, she said a whole bunch of shit, but she was saying Will Smith, his son, and Jaden knew about it. And
Will Smith, what? His son? Did his son dirty?
Yeah.
That can't be possible.
I don't know.
That sounds sick and twisted.
It does sound sick and twisted. She's, she was on tour with Cat Williams. And she said he was sleeping with, Kevlar.
Cat.
Cat was
Yeah,
sleeping.
he ain't fucking around.
He was sleeping in Kevlar. Yeah. She said a bunch of other shit, but that was like the most sensational. Was that Will Smith was a PDF file. Now we've all heard the.
It goes beyond that though. That's an insectistation file, or whatever you want to make up a fake word for.
Yeah. Now the thing about it is, it's like
Insecticon.
She said this like Monday or something, like almost a week ago, right? And she said a lot of crazy shit in the past. Some of it's come true, and she hasn't been sued.
Well, the thing about that is you don't know how fucking deep and dark that shit can go. Because it's like once they trap you, if you get dumb enough to get caught into one of those traps, they can keep pushing you further down by being like, well, we already have this.
Right.
It's like now you got to go do that if you
Right.
want the next step, buddy.
Right.
And depending on how fucking say Mr. Smith allegedly is depraved as everyone's worst, nightmares are, that could be the case why he would have done such a thing.
Could be. I mean, he's definitely
Just wanting fame.
He's definitely been given a lot of
Narcissism.
opportunities, right? In
Yeah.
Hollywood, he's one of the biggest stars in Hollywood, I would say.
That's racist.
What? Him being one of the biggest stars in Hollywood.
I'm just reverse psychology.
Oh. It could have been. Could have easily been Play from Kid and Play, because they wanted them for.
The big time.
They wanted them for Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but they weren't into all the other shit.
They weren't into the friggin' PDF files.
Into the PDF files. Kid was gonna play, the Fresh Prince, and Play was gonna be Carlson, right? The cousin. But yeah, they chose them over them. I did a big dive into.
Another one of
I did a dive
Barney's
into hip hop
ghost essays.
and basically like trying to figure out exactly when and where the music industry, according in the hip hop realm, was infiltrated by the intelligence communities, or at least potentially where it would have been, right? And so it starts with like in the Bronx and parties.
Well, they probably infiltrated it immediately, like they do with any movement.
I don't know, because there's no money in it until.
Well, as soon as it gets on TV and radio, that's
Right.
when it's like, oh, it looks like we need to start
Right.
sending in people.
And that took a while, right? That did take a while. Yo MTV Raps wasn't one of the original programs on MTV.
Well, no, but NWA was before Yo MTV Raps.
Oh yeah, MWA, it's definitely. But before them, and there's
the what's that crew? The
Run DMC. Are you talking about Two Live Crew?
No, there was Run DMC too. No, I was talking about. Oh, I can't. The fucking hip hop, doop.
Yeah, all that stuff. Sugar Hill Gang,
Sugar
right?
Hill Gang, yeah.
Jam Master Flash, whatever, all that shit from the 70s and early 80s. There was no money in that, right? They had a couple movies that didn't make any money, like Breakin', right? That was one.
Yeah, but just think about how they got those movies made. There's probably fucking cash stuffed in there from
There
somebody
probably was, but
unsavory.
there probably was, but I mean, they didn't make that much. That's for sure. But then the next thing I noted was Run DMC got $1 million deal from Adidas.
Just out of nowhere.
Yeah, they took rap kind of in a different direction. They had a brand.
Well, was that after the collabo with Aerosmith?
It's before.
It was before. Okay.
Right, that all
That's
happens.
suspicious.
That happens all about the same time.
Yeah.
It's kind of suspicious, but they always had guitars in their music, which was different than everybody else, right? Who didn't have guitars necessarily. And then Kid and Play, and they were a flash in the pan, but they made 3 house party movies. And that was it. They were done. So they weren't pushing a message that I could see the Illuminati really want to push either. Sure, there was money behind them, but I don't know how involved they could have been with Kid and Play, right? And they had a cartoon. I never even thought of them as like a big rap group, because I name 2 Kid and Play songs.
I
Can't, right? But
So
you can
like
name Big Daddy Kane songs, I'm sure, who was out around the same time.
Maybe. I don't know. My memory sucks.
Mm.
Can't name you any WNBA players either.
No, I don't watch WNBA. But by the time gangsta rap, gangs a foothold, I would definitely say the intelligence community was involved. Maybe it was Sean Puffy Combs from the beginning, right? Because he kind of came out of nowhere. He was like an assistant to some record company that went under, and the next thing you know, he's like an affiliate of Arista or something.
Really?
Yeah, and he had Biggie was his first big act, right?
Right.
And they had what was that guy's name? Something Mac, G Mac or something.
The comedian?
They had somebody else. Yeah, they had Faith Evans. They had Little Kim. They had a bunch of people.
The 90s rap.
Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me, and I just love your fat ass waist. That's why they're broken, you're so paid. But yeah, definitely by the time gangster rap comes in the 90s, the intelligence community is definitely involved. It's hard to say, like, were they involved with LL Cool J? I don't know, maybe. Like LL had some hits that were on the billboards. There's a lot of other like stuff that like New Edition at one time had like a rap in one of their songs or something in the 80s that helped popularize it.
Did you see Letitia James just dropped a rap song?
No. What's it called?
Well, it was the Puppet Gate people. It was called, what the hell was it called? I See You. And it's about her getting TDS.
Oh.
Going into the intensive care unit.
You know who did just release a new hip hop song was Afro Man. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Me,
we listened to a little bit of it before. You got to go check this out, people. Afro Man and his friggin'.
Well, nobody's watching, but anyway.
They will be.
You will be.
You will be here. You will be here
Afro
now.
Man released a song called "Cause Hunter Got High." It's about Hunter Biden getting high. It's pretty funny.
'Cause Hunter got high.
It's a handful of listens at most, but
it's pretty fucking cool,
It's
and it's
good.
doing really good, doing really well, and of course, lefty extremists hate it because it's another sign that the people of color who they think are on their Democrat plantation are walking away.
You can't tell how somebody thinks by looking at them.
That's what they want.
That's what they want.
Yeah.
You can't tell by that.
Diversity is our strength, except you and you and you and you.
Right. Oh, and you think that way, then you're out too.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you're black, but you like Trump? Well, you got to go. I'm sorry. You can't come into the party.
There's stereotypes and there's discernment, right? I could say like, all right, Irish have certain stereotypes of being cops, right? Or because there's
Potato farmers,
right? Sure, there's stereotypes, rebellious, whatever.
He's like, yeah, good drinkers,
yeah. And then there's discernment where I could say like, all right, well, if somebody has multicolored hair, there's a 51% chance they probably vote Democrat, especially in New York, right? Where I would probably
there's a pretty good chance.
Good chance. Now I can't say for sure, right? But we do make.
Are we? Oh, I'm sorry. That's a very good point. We need to maybe start surveying anybody with colored hair and just ask them, who are you voting for? But besides that, I want to say, are we going down to MSG if Trump has a rally there? Just to hang out on the outside?
Sure. Why can't we go to the rally?
Well, I mean, if we could pay tickets and find tickets and get in, we could. But I'm just saying, if there's one down there, it would be fun just to go hang out on the street because
you should go to Bethel Woods,
Woodstock.
You should. We should have Trump stock, man.
Oh my God! Hippies' heads would explode.
I'm suggesting it today.
Yeah, you're gonna send in a little thing to the.
I'll go on Truth and write something on there.
Yeah, Bethel Woods, Trump,
do it. Bethel Woods,
3 days,
August 16th, 17th, and 18th.
3 days of peace, love, and memes.
Memes, yeah. 3 days of peace, love, and trolling.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's I guess that would be pretty fucking. That'd be out there.
What else we got going on? Poland set up some fighters the other day.
What are they trying to do?
they thought Russia was coming in, even though they were 1,000 miles away. But I guess if you're talking about jet fighters, that's a couple minutes or something. I don't know, not that fast, but it's yeah.
You see this Ukrainian whistleblower on Jimmy Dore's show saying she basically laid out how Ukraine helped Biden get elected in a fucking troll fucking account farm.
I believe it. Sure.
Yeah, that was like they were paid at first to like sway people towards Zelensky, and then after it looked like that's in the bag, they pointed at that whole big startup basically of fake accounts and turned it into towards UK and America.
UK, huh?
Yeah.
What's up, brothers? What's going on over there? Fuck. Get your shit together.
They're just fucking probably like running scared. London, trying not to get stabbed on the bridge.
Is that what's going on over there? A lot of stabbing still.
I don't know. I haven't seen lately. No reports.
I believe that though, because they've been
Yeah,
they've
but
been
why would they
Ukraine.
want Trump to get reelected?
I don't know.
When he's telling them, look, we're not going to give you money because you're dirty with this guy Biden, and I know it.
Right. Why would 4 senators, that's 4% of the Senate, from both sides, go to fucking Ukraine and tell them that the Ukrainians were going to take the war to Russia when there was no war?
Right.
There was no war at the time.
600,000 Ukrainian troops dead.
That's a lot of troops, Brandon. That's definitely a noticeable chunk in the generations.
Yeah. Yeah. You bringing the dice?
They're Slavs killing Slavs. It doesn't.
Well, I'm talking about for the other one.
I didn't bring the dice.
Yeah. Not yet.
Well, not in Ukraine. Definitely no.
No, not yet. No, I'm not saying Ukraine, but in Gaza. Yes or no? Not yet.
I mean, what is Palestinian an ethnicity? I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either.
Is that a subclass of Arab? I don't know.
That's a tough one. That's
We'd have to consult the books.
That's a legal question.
Kinda. I guess it's scientific, but I guess it could be cultural too.
Well, it's scientific, but yeah, what defines it is the legal aspect.
I guess. It depends. That depends where you are, though. Like
that too, yeah. Because if it's just straight religion, some places would be like, oh, just because if you're part of that religion, you are.
Depends where you are, right? Yeah. Like
Doesn't
I know.
matter about your genetics.
I know, like Canada, like they have a box for Italians. Where we don't.
What's he got? Spaghetti in it?
No, you pick like, am I black, Caucasian? The Caucasians are divided.
Okay. Yeah,
we don't have that here.
Well, that's what I laugh about every time people are like, white people are bad. You're a white person. It's like, what type of white person?
There's all kinds of type of white people.
Not according to stupid Americans. Oh, I better stop. You don't like that word. Stupid.
I don't mind stupid. I use stupid a lot as like.
Yeah, but it is good to try and nix it from your vocabulary and use something a little more creative.
I say it like it's like an insult that a 3-year-old would say.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I feel like some of the people that well, at least their thought fucking pattern or their what do you say when they're expressing an idea, and that line of thinking it's stupid.
I would agree.
Mm-hmm. I guess it doesn't make them stupid. It's just the way they're thinking.
That idea might be stupid or whatever. I mean, like, you got to remember, like, Mike Obama said, when they
Ding-a-ling-a-ling.
When they go
My
low,
ding-a-ling.
when they go low, we go high. He said that, right? And then the exact opposite happened.
Right.
And I see these people who, they got peace, love, and happiness on their profile, and then they're writing the most hateful shit.
Yeah.
About Trump supporters, and that's what really turned me off.
Mm-hmm.
Like I couldn't be a part of that.
And also, like, this whole thing where we were talking about, there was somebody on Facebook that we both know, and they're of course got TDS, and
TDS.
made a stupid comment, and I replied to them about the left. Supporting a war isn't probably the best thing for anti-war leftists to do, and they come back with this total deflection. No organizations are against war anymore. Only people.
That's stupid.
It's like
Trumpers are against war.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
organized. That's an
Yeah.
organization.
Mm-hmm.
Trump organization.
But there's a lot of organizations against war. But just to say that because you were saying something stupid, you just said something even more stupider.
Yeah, all right. I know the one. I quoted them. I used their own words. They couldn't say nothing to me.
But TDS, it continues.
It does.
I got to finish that meme. I started making it. Robert Duvall. Someday, this TDS is going to end.
It's gonna end.
Just sitting there on his knees with his hat.
It's Apocalypse Now. Reference for you, though. Haven't watched that movie.
Yeah.
You should go watch it right now. Watch the director's cut. It's better. It's a classic.
With the whole French part. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I've been watching Franklin. Half of that's in Frances.
Franklin.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's got TDS guy Michael Douglas.
Michael Douglas has TDS?
I don't know if he has got TDS, but he does. He's pro Biden for some reason.
He was so good back in the day.
Well, he's got money and he's got a thing. So
Fuck. And he's old.
he's old. Yeah, he's been in Hollywood for.
He's shitting his pants.
He's been in Hollywood for 50 years. Yeah,
He's pooping his,
probably.
He's making number twos in the jeans.
He's old. Yeah. He hasn't worked in a year and a half.
Butt's been wiped.
His butt's been wiped. But anyway, I've been watching Franklin, and I think it's okay. It's about Benjamin Franklin going to France and trying to convince the French to help us.
Is he the one playing Ben?
He plays Ben.
Ah.
So
That seems like a good series because that's such an interesting story.
right. It's not one that we really know very well. Like I don't
Yeah.
know it very well.
But he was over there for a while and just like partying
Yeah, that's how he
his
got
ass off.
That's how he got in. Like he was doing, from what the show shows, he was illegally printing. Right. So he brought a printing press to France illegally. Right.
Yeah.
And he was distributing pamphlets and flyers, what we would call flyers, illegally, in France.
Allegedly.
Well, we know he did
No, I'm
it.
just
We
joking.
have the artifacts, but yeah, he illegally owned it and ran a printing press in France while the war was going on, and the French were, very laissez-faire, I guess, for lack of a better word, about the whole situation, and didn't really know if it was worth investing. You got to remember, they just lost North America. Like, they ended up with fucking those two little islands in the St. Lawrence Bay.
And the cold tundra.
Yeah. That border Canada, Newfoundland, Montague or some shit like that, and Saint. I can't remember what those islands are called, but there's France up there. We're actually closer to there we're closer to French soil than Tennessee right now. A lot of people blows their mind. Greenland's also up there, which is Denmark, basically. I don't know how the fuck we get. Why did we give that back?
Why don't we go get it?
Why I don't know. We had it during World War II. Like occupied it, and we just left. Fuckers, dumbasses.
Someday, maybe,
That's how I feel about Cuba. Like, what the? Why don't we just say Cuba stop? Like,
Well, I mean, we probably are close to like a one world government. That's all. That's the end game here, man.
it is the end game, right? We won 2 world wars. We won the Cold War, sort of. Cuba's still going on, but now we're ready to,
Well, I'm just like
finish it off.
what we've talked about though, which is so concerning, is like with all these mutts that are like, bad movie fucking evil mastermind people like Gates and fucking
Oh God, Carl Schwab,
Schwab and all these idiots out there
Fucking
trying to be
Soros.
They're trying to be like, yeah, that guy. Whose laws will we live under? That's the only thing. Like, they want to take away everybody's. They don't want us living under American law.
Oh, fuck no.
They want us living like under Chinese law.
Yeah, it's totalitarianism.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's why I mean, I surely fucking be like, sure, okay, you guys want to do a world government as long as it's American law, let's go for it. Because that gives everybody their freedom of speech, right to bear arms, right to privacy.
Shit we believe in.
Yes.
It's not shit we don't believe in. I don't want to live in a 15-minute city.
You could still be a practicing Muslim. There's so many Muslims in America that, you can still be a practicing Muslim, but you just, I guess you can't. No, not under Sharia law.
Well,
Because there's certain things you could do over there that you can't do here.
Like,
so there are conflicts.
Somebody was talking to me about somebody they know who was engaging in immoral acts, right?
As a Muslim?
No, as not as a exactly not as a Muslim.
Okay.
Immoral acts in our society, right? Now it's not happening in our country, right? And it's not something I know directly, right? But I have evidence that they exist, because the person I was talking to exists. So they were saying that this person was engaged in things that would be illegal here, but aren't necessarily legal there, right? But are still not in line with Judeo-Christian, what do you call it? Judeo-Christian values, right?
Okay.
And when they were confronted on it, they're like, "Oh, it's perfectly, moral in fucking Iran." It's like, you're not in Iran, dude.
Right.
Like, you're in fucking Dominican Republic or whatever, which is Catholic essentially. And because of circumstances, they'll tolerate things that are immoral legally, right? There's a difference between immoral and legal. And this person thinks it's fine, and I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? Why is this all happening? Basically, we would loosely call them a PDF file, but they're not exactly a PDF file, but close enough.
Yeah.
You like there's things where like, all right, so a 19-year-old kid dates a 17-year-old kid. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. They're both within marrying age, right? It's like they're supposed to be dating at that age. There's a line there, and I guess some parents wouldn't want that. That's fine. That's their prerogative. But that seems like, if someone's 18, someone's 16 or 17, like if it's a year or two, and they were both teenagers, right? That maybe you look the other way in that. I don't know. I mean, a lot of us wouldn't be here if that wasn't the case.
Right. Yeah. It happens. But you're saying in that, yeah.
In this case,
in what is famously everybody's like Muhammad had a bunch of wives, and some of them as young as like 12 or something.
Yeah, some as young, too young.
Yeah.
Lots of wives. Okay, that's cool. Too young, not cool.
Right. This is thousands of years ago, of course.
Yeah, I mean, so they do have some good points about like the multiple wives and stuff, but beyond that, it's not very appealing, really.
So you're saying you'd probably be down with being a Mormon?
I mean, Mormons have some good points,
They got many. They got. You can have.
Like I said, they got some perks. But I'm not a Mormon. All right. Apparently, they pray for me, which is fine. Thank you. Appreciate it. Keep praying for me. Thank you. I mean, they're Christians. They're just not my flavor. I don't have any. I'm not trying to stop the Mormons. Nothing. They're not jihading against me.
So, what else we got in the news then? We got something else here, or are we still going to continue on down this many wives road?
Yeah, well, I mean, the big news really was Trudeau talking shit about Alex Jones.
I don't know if that was the big news.
In my world, that was the big news. That was the biggest news that happened this week.
Did you see James Carville losing his shit again?
Who?
James Carville.
Who's James Carville? Cabell?
Clinton's fucking political advisor.
Oh, no.
That old fuck. The old raging Cajun.
Yeah.
He was losing his shit. He's got his own little podcast, and he's yelling about because Gen Zers or Xers, I forget. I think it's the Xers are going more conservative.
Yeah.
And he
Yes.
lost his shit on his podcast going, those little motherfuckers, go ahead and go vote. Your future's on the line. You're going to destroy everything.
Right.
I'm just like, this guy's fucking stupid.
Speaking of which, we talked about this months ago. There's these two Gen Z alleged influencers who are just really annoying. I know one of the guys named Harry or something.
Yep, they were getting paid.
Yeah, now we know for sure that they were getting paid. We heavily suspected that they were getting paid before, but now they have the evidence.
And a couple other people have come out saying they're getting paid.
they got paid.
Yep, by the Biden
by the
administration.
Bidens.
Directly from that administration.
Don't put it as an advertisement. Put it as a normal post, right? It's basically propaganda.
Mm-hmm. Political, that's what the one girl said. I think she was she wasn't an OnlyFans girl. She was a TikToker, but she was on like an OnlyFans podcast or something like that. And she was saying how she was paid for spreading information about Ketanji Brown.
Yeah.
And they were trying to get her to say, like, oh, I really see myself in her because I'm a person of color and she is too. And the girl was like, I don't want to fucking, I got this white woman from the Biden administration calling me and telling me how I'm supposed to feel. And if I just posted on my TikTok that I identify with fucking new Supreme Court judge.
Well, that woman was Persian, correct? I mean,
from the White House?
The woman that...
she's of color. Yeah.
She was Persian.
Yeah.
Of color.
And she's like, I don't give a shit about, fucking identifying as Ketanji.
Of color is such a strange... I mean, if you didn't know, if you weren't from here, you might think it means, oh, they have red hair, green eyes, what? Of color, huh?
Yeah, they got cotton candy hair.
Cotton candy hair. They're of color.
Cotton candy. That's a good one, Barnes. Got me right in the
ears.
Who
knows?
What else do we have? Drea Di Matteo says Hollywood elites are petrified to speak out against Biden.
Wonder why. That old FBI? Is that why?
Probably the FBI.
That's right.
I give you the FBI. You ask for a miracle, I give you the FBI. That's a Die Hard reference. Anybody wants to go watch Die Hard, you should watch it every Christmas season.
That's true. Yeah, what else was in the news?
DeSantis is finally getting on the board, the Trump train.
Well, he immediately backed him.
Yeah, I know. But now he's going to, I guess, start
campaigning.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Lincoln, Nebraska was hit with the tornado. Pretty big one. A couple blocks destroyed.
Didn't see it.
Yesterday. I didn't see it either.
But
just sounds good, right?
Reports are in.
Sounds good.
This week in the news, Barney has the update.
Beep, 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 beep,
the
beep,
weather, I mean. This week in weather, Barney has the update on the weather.
That did happen, though. I didn't see it on the news. I just know somebody lived
there. Bill Maher makes Don Lemon go silent by calling BS on his race card. Did you see that little?
No.
That was funny. They're sitting there, Bill, Don Lemon in the middle, and some other white dude. And they're talking about the kids at the protests on college campuses. And he's like, Don says, it's good that, they're getting out there and they're having to express, like, themselves in a place that's out of their bubble and it's not safe. And, Bill's like, yeah, that is good. That is good. They get out of their bubble and see the real world. And then he's like, well, from coming from me, a person of color that's also gay, it's hard to speak your truth when you're like in hostile environments, and I'm in them often. And he's like, what do you mean? And Bill leans back and he goes, what do you mean? What are you talking about, hostile environments? And he's like, well, I'm always in rooms where I'm like the only single gay colored man. And he's like he's just, you see Bill Maher like being like, you fucking motherfucker, being like, you're a special person
Yeah,
because he just made a joke out of it. He's just like, well, there's only 3 of us here. It's me, you, and him, and everybody starts laughing. But it was just him pulling the race card.
Sure. I'm sure there was a gay black man in the audience.
Probably a couple.
Probably.
But anyways, he shut him up. Yeah, because he tried to pull it, and he just leans back like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like he, by your definition, you're in a hostile environment right now. Yeah.
John Lemon's not in hostile environments.
Ever.
He's
like getting millions of dollars and people paying
to talk shit. I mean, it's the same thing with, the race hustler fucking, the hell's her name? Fucking, who's one that was bragging about black women arresting Trump or whatever, or prosecuting Trump. Joy Reid, is that her name?
Yeah.
She is fucking off the hook. Like,
she got Donald's haircut.
Or
Simple Jack, whichever one you want to call it.
I mean, like,
Simple Jack.
It's just like we do have race problems in this country, but when you attribute every fucking thing to race, shit people we haven't even thought of yet,
you're good.
You're
good.
You're fucking not helping the cause at all. You're just causing more division for like.
Remember that cartoon we played about the fucking? It's like whatever, but the one kid's superpower was I see racism everywhere.
Yes. yeah. And that,
man, that's what it's come to. It's like people have the fucking superpower in their eyes now, and they're be like, it's everywhere,
right? And it's pretty limited. They're not like, I don't hear anybody talking about the Asians or sticking up for them. Really.
Right.
I don't know.
Why. I love going to get myself some Chinese food.
I do too, right? I don't know why they don't get any kind of
support,
right? I mean, you could say the same thing.
Well, it's also squeaky wheel gets the grease, and they don't complain. They're just fucking out there doing it.
Well, that's kind of like, Native Americans, right? They don't even got shit.
And they're like, and I like it.
I mean,
you motherfuckers.
You'll hear it sometimes, right? Native.
Well, it's the women. The women natives are like, they're like more or less full on liberal, like crazy.
Oh, okay.
Because they feel like, in a rightful way that the race has been done dirty,
Okay,
so they're
sure.
going to complain about it, and that's their right. But at the same time, it's like the men are like, whatever, tough it up.
Gonna smoke a pinner.
I can go down in a sweat lodge and smoke a pinner with some whiskey.
Yeah, but I mean, they never say shit really.
My cousin Cornelius.
But no, the Asians don't get anybody like protecting them.
Jews, and also like the friggin' goddamn it, what the fuck?
Did you see that protest at Columbia?
I didn't see that, but I was trying. What the fuck? Why can't I? Not the Spanish speakers. They don't ask for any protection either. They're trying to protect them with this Latinx bullshit.
But that's not what they want.
And they're like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
You're fundamentally changing my language.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
You're protecting us by undermining our language. Awesome.
Yeah, you want to strip gender out of everything? That's how am I going to speak?
Yeah, exactly. Well, anyway, this woman at Columbia, she said something to the effect. I can't remember exactly what she said, but she paraphrased. But it's the point that struck me. She said that people are going to rise up all over New York for Palestine. And I'm thinking, has this bitch ever been all over New York? Because I could think of one town I've been in, one, where the majority were Muslims.
Right.
I've been to a lot of places where the majority were Jewish people, though, right? Like I'm not even sure if I could tell half the time, but I know I've been there, right?
Well, that's why Biden's going to lose Michigan.
I'm like, you've never been to New York. There's a lot of Jewish people who are not going to support Palestine.
I guarantee there's a lot more Jewish people in New York than there are Palestinian people.
Probably.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it's not like Jewish people are a monolith that all think the same way or anything.
No.
But if you're going to try to kill them, then they're probably going to
monolith up, just like you do.
Yeah. Yeah,
Just like any race
we're
would.
seeing this with Michael Rappaport, right? Who's kind of like, whoa, what the fuck is going on?
I think he finally said, "I'm voting for Trump."
Did he?
Yeah, he finally came out and was like, "I'm voting for Trump. Fuck this shit."
Good for him.
You got these fucking students saying death to America. Fuck them. I'm like, holy, he's finally lost it.
Yeah, and it was funny when it was inconceivable, but now it's not. Now it's like if we're gonna fall, it's from within. And
Well, I brought up to Barney earlier how we 6 months ago, 4 months ago, I forget what it was. We played a video, an SNL video from like 2 years ago, maybe it was, and it's basically a prophecy, and it was a dad dropping his girl off to college, and they're like having, "Oh, I love you too. Take care of yourself. Be good." And she's like, "Okay, Daddy, I love you." And she like gets out the car and runs over into a friggin' little like ratted out Toyota with a bunch of Hamas people in the back, and she gets in the back, and the dad's just looking at her, and he looks at the guy with like standing behind a 50 cal mounted on the back of the truck. He's like, "Take good care of her," and he goes, "Okay, death to America."
death to America.
and it's a SNL skit, which they probably don't really think is that funny anymore. Yeah.
Right. I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Barney is bailing on me. Okay, so we'll go over some of my news, okay? What do I have? Well, we have 11,000 years older than Göbekli Tepe, a 23,000-year-old settlement and early civilization. This is found in the Sea of Galilee, and it's a very fascinating ancient site that I don't know when it was actually found, but I think it's relatively recent. Yeah, Göbekli Tepe is I think 12,000 years old, if I'm not mistaken. That's some interesting news. What else do we have here? Been watching a lot of weird stuff. Oh, Bill Maher. No, that's not the one. There's a different one. Bill actually went against the gender stuff. Maybe we talked about that last week. I forget. But he was saying how he thinks drag time story hours more for the drag queen than for the children.
Oh, absolutely. That's why you never see it at elderly homes, right? They don't want to go there.
That's fucking correct, my man. That is correct.
They never go reading to the veterans.
They're like, "Oh, I want to go read to
right.
Joe Biden pooping his pants somewhere, fucking where it smells like Tiger Balm." Yeah, I don't think they're down with that.
No.
So, but kids, that's yummy. They want them to stuff dollar bills in their panties.
It's fucking weird. I'm glad I've never seen it.
I mean, I've seen it on video, like
I'm
through
glad
Alex Jones.
I've never been in a situation where
it was live. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that is almost like a haymaker coming in.
That's a
coming
test.
coming in. Coming in from a 069er haymaker.
I mean,
out of the Southwest.
I like imagine you went somewhere and all of a sudden that was happening.
Well, I mean, I guess I'd leave. I mean, but if it was my child, for sure, haymaker.
That's what I'm getting at. Like, I don't know how I'd react.
The people taking their kids there, they're the problem. The people, the ones actively taking their children there, they're the issue, because it's like, would you take your kid to a strip joint? It's more or less the same thing. Right. Oh, but strippers and friggin' drag queens are different. Oh, okay.
They're both sexualized.
They're both sexualized.
Yeah.
Adults,
yeah.
Oh, well, one has good intentions and the other one just wants to make money.
Right, strippers just want to make money.
I don't know what their arguments are. All I know is that they would have some, and they probably would be easily refuted.
Well, yeah. I mean, deception.
Well, it's like we were talking about before, where the person responded with "Nobody's against war anymore." It's like, yeah, that now you say that when
Right.
you're like,
Sure. Okay.
it fits your needs.
Sure. Absolutely. The goalpost moves constantly. I could say one thing about the Republicans: they were against abortion. Fucking 20 years ago, they're against it
They're
now.
still
Yeah.
against it now.
They haven't.
Yeah, they're not changing their.
They were okay with the
Well, I mean, look at friggin'
the Clinton idea of it, right? Where Clinton was basically like, not to be used as birth control, basically.
dude. Everything the Democrat Party was like about 20 years ago, they flipped.
You don't even have to go that far. I watched a
10.
speech by
Yeah.
fucking Barack Obama where he's talking about deporting people because he was deporter in chief.
The porter in chief.
And he's talking about how people have to enter the country legally and this and that. And then all of a sudden we get to fucking Trump says it. And then all of a sudden, holy shit, fucking everyone's a fucking radical all of a sudden. And here's something a friend of mine brought up to me this week. They searched for mainstream media using the term radical left.
Okay.
Couldn't find it.
Wow.
They never heard it, so they were curious, so they decided to search for it using different search engines. Couldn't find it.
Yeah. Not only it may have been used a handful of times, but whatever the algorithm is doing, it's burying it as well. So it's probably next to near impossible to find because there is no such thing because we control the fucking internet.
Somehow there's no radical left. Even though we went from Barack Obama, who wanted to secure the border, to Joe Biden, who
Doesn't give two shits.
doesn't know there's a border. Right. From people in Massachusetts thinking that they have a different international border than the people in Texas, right? Or that they're in a different union than Texas is of states, right? Like, Texas said I could go there anytime I want. They didn't, when I was born, they gave me that option, right? So when you're in the country, the states have an agreement that you could travel freely between them, provided as you're not a felon, right, or pederast. But yeah, and for them to those people on Martha's Vineyard, like the picture of them when they're getting kicked off the island and how happy they were, cracks me up, right?
Yes, take us away from the horrible people.
Because they think Martha's Island's in a different country than fucking El Paso, Texas is for some reason. It's NIMBY, right? And we're seeing NIMBY happen, right? We're seeing Adam Schiff,
We got to talk about
he's
Adam.
getting robbed, right? He showed up at his fucking thing. And his shirt, it's. I didn't see any pictures.
He had like just a regular kind of like golf shirt on, but with a puffy vest on top of it, like those puff jackets everybody wears, but a vest style.
So he's got a puffy jacket in San Francisco in fucking April.
Yes, and whatever. I guess the story was he was questioning why he's not wearing nice clothes, and it's like because my suitcases, my luggage was stolen out of the car.
Yeah, he got stolen. He got
and
robbed.
people had told him, "Don't do that. Don't do it."
He got robbed in San Francisco, I think, within seconds. And this has been happening.
I'm getting robbed in San Francisco.
Yeah, right. Fucking.
Be sure to put my fucking wallet back so
Yeah.
I can get my ID.
I mean, this happens in Oakland all the time. I hear reports of actual reporters going to Oakland to do stories and getting robbed, right? The guy got his camera. I think Mark Dice just did a story, and that's why it's on my mind.
Well, also, there was one of the, oh, yeah, what the hell? I'm tired all of a sudden. I need more coffee. Some of the other, what is it? Not the mayor, maybe, I think, of San Francisco also was robbed. Or someone.
Oh, yeah, L.A., I think it was.
The mayor of L.A.?
Yeah, she home invasion. Yep.
Yeah, how's that working out for them?
I hope it keeps going because this is exactly what they asked for. They keep telling you crime's down, crime's down. No, it's not. Just because you change the definitions and let people go doesn't mean crime's down, right?
Mm-hmm.
Benny Johnson got robbed. Well, almost got robbed.
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
So they actually had somebody in the car who was able to fight the guy off. But in broad daylight, guy walks up to his car in a mask, breaks the fucking window, tries stealing a bag. And he pulled out a little fucking
The window breaker.
Yeah, and fucking broke the window and grabbed the bag. And the guy was like, "What the fuck?" The guy in the car. He didn't see him there apparently, and scared him off. But yeah, he got robbed inside a few minutes of just being in San Francisco. While he was there to do a story about getting robbed in San Francisco.
Robbed in San Francisco. That's a great one.
Yep. We should remake it.
We should. Along with the yeah, I'll do what you tell me.
Fuck you, I'll do what you tell me.
Fuck you, I'll do what you tell me. All right.
Under the sound
of silence.
silence.
Bragg allowed political motivations to influence Trump decision. House report. Of course, the House is going to say that, but of course, that's what Bragg did.
Of course, yeah.
It's all fucking.
He had plenty of time to bring these charges up. You know, they all did. They just decided in an election year, it's time to bring the charges up now.
Now it's time.
Right. And, you know, the thing that Joy Reid said about all black women prosecuting Trump, it's like, imagine if somebody else said that. Anybody.
Yeah. They'd be like, you're racist.
Yeah. If there was some, and they were all Japanese prosecutors. People are like, what the fuck is this guy talking about?
Colonel Douglas McGregor.
Yeah, what about him?
He says Zelensky's going to be gone within 60 days.
He says a lot of shit. He's 50-50.
Yeah.
Yeah, I follow him, and he gives, like, fresh takes on the war that you don't hear elsewhere.
But a lot of it doesn't come to
half
fruition.
the time now.
Yeah.
But then
we're
again,
going to find out.
It's like, how do you verify this shit? A lot of it's in fucking Russian, and or at least I don't know what those letters are.
Well, anyways, we'll find out if he was on Russell's show, fucking talking about this stuff.
60 days, huh?
He says 30 to 60 days. Zelensky's gone.
How? Can't vote him out.
He can't. The money's coming too late. I don't know.
Russia's going to take over. I don't think they want to take over.
He thinks that's part of it. Is Russia's going to take over. Money's too late, and then there's going to be nobody to protect him, and somebody's just going to be like on the inside.
Yeah, that could happen.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Or he'll disappear or exile somewhere. He'll go to the southern border across.
Well, that's what you get for
We'll give him $10,000 on
accepting the CIA's fucking challenge.
Yeah.
It's like this. Oh, the CIA come me a lot of money, and they say I have to stop dancing in high heels and become a tough guy for lots and lots of money. Oh, why not?
I mean, that's I know people who don't think that there's a shadow government.
Yeah, because they're kind of.
But then we'll talk about banana republics, and I'm like, so you believe in banana republics, but not a shadow government? What do you think a shadow government does? Like, that wasn't a U.S. policy. That was corporations and the fucking intelligence communities doing that. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? Just because they don't have a president doesn't mean they're not running the country somehow.
Yeah,
right.
You can't kind of have both of those thoughts in your head at the same time.
No. That's what shit that drives me crazy all the time.
Yeah, there's a lot. That's called hypocrisy.
Yeah, I see it all the time.
Right? Every day is just hypocrisy. Every day.
It's all over
TDS.
All over the place. It's like when there were those 4 fast food chains closing in the Hudson Valley. It's because of corporate greed. So they're closing doors because they're making so much money. It makes no fucking sense.
Yeah, it's called the Biden economics.
Right.
Or Bidenomics. Or maybe they're just sick of getting robbed.
Right. And I remember someone said to me they were going on about this knockout game that was going on in the city, which I'm not even 100% sure was happening or not, but women getting punched in the face.
Uh-huh.
Next sentence was they don't think that the crime rate was up. But they're not going to New York City because people are getting punched.
Yeah, because I'm scared I'm going to get punched in the face.
Well,
but the crime rate isn't up. It's down under the Democrats.
So
woo!
You were going there when make it make sense.
Oh, I need a fresh bottle of crazy pills, please.
We need a decent third party or fourth party.
You're not going to vote for RFK?
No.
No.
I don't believe in political dynasties, and I'm pretty sure he's in a political dynasty. I think that political dynasties are the reason why we broke away from England.
I think so too. Yeah.
So I think they're a big threat to our democracy.
Democracy.
No, to our republic. And, he comes from, even if his ideas are good, some of them are, I think, right? But he's a Kennedy.
Mhm.
We don't want no more Kennedys, no more Roosevelts, no more Adams, no more Bushes, no more Clintons.
I know.
Stop voting Cuomo's in New York. I mean, fucking stop. Stop being controlled by the same fucking 300 families, right? It's just ridiculous.
Yeah. Vote for a Barnicott.
No, I don't want to run.
I do not accept the CIA's challenge.
No, I don't. We need like an Enduro candidate,
Yeah, just a fake one that we're running through.
Yeah, nobody knows.
An
die poor.
anonymous candidate.
Yeah.
No, I do not accept your challenge, CIA.
I don't accept it. No.
To become a politician, it's the CIA fucking Olympics. Oh shit, that is funny.
Yeah, it is pretty funny.
All right, how many lies can you get in a minute? Faster, faster.
What else we got going on? I'm thinking about tidbits I heard this week.
Well, let's see. PBD.
What's PPD?
That's a Paul Bet David.
Okay, what about him?
You know Paul Bet David. He had Tulsi Gabbard on. And they were talking about how great it would be if Tulsi was the VP, and how he would pay money to see Tulsi against fucking Kamala again. Because it was so fucking awesome, her smacking that bitch down.
Yeah, it was. I like her. I like Tulsi Gabbard. I don't have anything against her. She served her country, right?
I don't know if he picks her though. I don't think women like her all that much, as far as like most liberal women hate her guts because they're like, Hillary Clinton said she was a Russian spy.
Yeah, well, they're fucking dumb at that regard. They also said the fucking Green Party person was a Russian spy. Everybody's a Russian spy who they don't like.
Bernie Sanders is a Russian plant. Hillary said that too.
Did she?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
She's got to go. Somebody find that magic bullet. What the? Why is this woman still relevant?
I don't know, because she's got to be obviously like one of the most disgusting fucking like people out there. She's probably got dirt on everybody.
She probably does. But the thing is that gets me is like, I can't think of another first lady because that's the highest status she's achieved.
That anybody gives a shit about.
Right. I got, you know what I mean? Like there's,
Well, it's because she's also Secretary of State. We came, we saw, he died.
Yeah.
Cackle.
Yes, but still, she was a member of the first family, and that's I just don't get it. Like what? I get she's a lawyer who defends rapists.
Who was it that said that's why they left the Democratic Party? I think it was Tulsi actually on the PPD show. She was like, I left the Democratic Party because I saw Debbie Wasserman Schultz clearly rigging the fucking primaries for Hillary. And they were putting out this narrative that she was the most qualified person to run for president ever.
Ever.
And she was like, and nobody would say anything about that. Everybody's just accepted it as a truth when it was clearly not the case. There's been generals that were presidents.
Yeah, there's been presidents who got elected president again.
Yeah.
Who ran for president. Teddy, right? Teddy.
The most qualified person ever to run for president. That was Hillary.
And Trump's been president.
Not even.
Not even close. Yes, there's been generals who run for Ike, who's been in control of more destructive power than any other human being.
Oh my God. Yeah.
He was more qualified, I think.
So that was the beginning of her fucking being like, I'm out of here. This is ridiculous. And Debbie Wasserman Schultz has got to go too. How the fuck does that keep getting reelected?
She's not elected.
No, she was a congresswoman, right?
Oh, was she?
Yeah, down in Florida.
Is she still?
I think so.
Oh. Maybe it's Orlando? I don't know. They vote Democrat? I don't know. Florida's a weird fucking state, man. It's a weird. You got like the Keys. And then you got like the Panhandle. Those are two different worlds.
Debbie Wasserman Schultz serving Florida's 25th district.
Then you think about the logistics like Alaska has to deal with and Hawaii. That's crazy. Being spread out, that little population over that big of an area, especially in Hawaii because they're separated by ocean. You know, it's fucking like how do you do it? You know, here it's fucking. We could be in 5 different states in an hour.
I talk to that often about people who've never been, you know, kind of out past the Midwest. I'm like, when you get into those other states, 2 hours is your neighbor.
Yeah.
You know, that's like, oh, I got to go get groceries. I'll be back at 4 in the afternoon.
Yeah. That's some serious fucking land out there.
Yeah, and with not a lot of shit going on.
Not a lot of
and we are so blessed, or whatever you want to say, lucky to have like such an infrastructure around us with so many different types of looks that you could go for one day in your car and just drive around and find a million different things.
Yeah.
A million different people. And just be like, wow, I just traveled the world.
Kinda.
Yeah, you know, we got some nice terrain. We ain't got the Red Rock, but
No, we got nice landscape though. We got a lot of rivers.
yeah, lakes.
There's a lot of rivers and lakes.
Land of the lakes.
Well, not that bad, but yeah, we got a lot of rivers. Like we got the Hudson here, whatever's on the other side of the Berkshires. I forget what they fucking call it. Mohawk's not far away. The Walk Hills here. Susquehanna's not too far. There's a lot of rivers in New York. St. Lawrence, Niagara.
Yeah. Lots of waterways, lots of
waterways,
tributaries.
We got those 2 lakes. 2. Count them. 2.
We also got the Finger Lakes.
And we got the Finger Lakes.
Yeah. That's 5 of those.
There's 5 of those, and they're on Hunter Biden's back. And get a little that's TDS area, though.
What?
Ithaca.
Oh, man.
That's TDS area, that whole area.
So we should go up there and do something. And get attacked.
Yeah, we'll get attacked. It's a fucking Ivy League town. Well, yeah, we're getting attacked, sure.
You old fucks. You'll be out there with the old boxing stance. The old boxing stance. Come on, kid.
None of those kids ever fought, though.
Oh, yeah, I know. Careful, kid. You shoot your eye out.
Shoot your eye out, kid. Wish I had a BB gun still.
They're just, you know, they got bubble brain. So you just have to, like, give them a
gun.
You just have to give them a good look and watch them fall over.
Pretty much. That's kind of the way it was when I was in the Midwest. I'd open my mouth and I'd be like, what? And I'm like, huh?
This guy's aggressive.
I am. I didn't even know. I thought I was being fucking mellow.
I just want my pot.
I remember somebody said to me, why do you curse so much? I'm like, I don't curse.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, I didn't even say that, but I guess in that area I was cursing a lot.
Mm-hmm. What's this about Karine getting they were trying to fire her behind the scenes, but they didn't pull the trigger. You think that's real? There's a lot of rumors saying they were trying to get rid of Karine as their fucking
And she doesn't make them look good.
No, she makes them look like a bunch of dipshits.
Yeah.
It's like she can't answer. I mean, I thought like during the Bush era, it was bad with fucking Ari.
Yeah.
Like he didn't answer a question.
Right.
He just danced around it, but he did it with skill.
Sure.
So I hate it when press secretaries don't answer questions. He did it though with skill and brains. She just does it with like, That.
I'm gonna have to refer you to.
I'm just gonna refer you.
Yeah, she
It's
refers
all
it.
you basically just a answering machine.
Yeah, she refers everybody. It's unlike Jen Psaki, who never circles back.
Yeah, Jen Psaki just lied to you. Well, we'll circle back to that, and then you're waiting and waiting, and she's like, "Okay, good night, everybody."
I couldn't be in the same. Can I see your tits?
You couldn't be in the same room with Jen.
Can I see maybe your tits? I was thinking.
Wow.
Let's get back to your tits. All right, enough of these politics. Let's talk about.
Let's talk about the heavies.
I'd be too distracted. He's doing a good job. Whatever you say, lady.
She's got a show on MSNBC
Yeah,
now.
totally.
How often do you watch?
Never. I've never watched.
Are you sure? It
Yes.
sounds like you want to watch.
Maybe.
Just turn the volume off, bro.
Could be. He's got to have an OnlyFans, right? Come on.
Oh man,
I've never been on OnlyFans. I've never been.
I ain't been there either.
I've never been on Tinder or none of that shit either.
Excuse me. Well, how did I get? I need more coffee. Why does this happen? Like, soon as I'm like ready to go before the show, and then the show starts, and I'm like, "The fuck's happening?"
I need more water.
Oh, I just ate. That's why. Here, I got some here. If you want to pour some in there. I don't know if you're gonna make that shot though, there, bud.
I got this. I got
Watch,
skills.
are you guys ready for a disaster?
Skills.
Look at this shot. You're like way on the other side of the couch. I gotta fix this. While he pours his drink.
Oh yeah. Skills. I didn't spill a drop. Not one drop was spilled. I still got it.
Oh, maybe it's a little like sugar buzz I'm getting. That's why I'm a little fucking like all of a sudden tired because I got up real quick on all those Skittles.
They say
I'm
that's not
crashing.
A thing. They say it's not a thing.
Well, fuck they. I know it is a thing.
I don't know.
Whoever they are, fuck them.
Well, people do. I don't know what
People smarter than I am.
Yeah, metabolism doctors, whatever they are. Just because you take sugar doesn't make your body process shit faster.
It's from the dump of it being like, crashing off of coffee. Same thing with sugar.
Coffee's a drug that happens.
You don't think sugar's a drug?
Sugar's not a drug, no.
Yes, it is.
Now it's a drug.
It's a drug.
I'm a woman.
Sugar's a drug.
Sugar's a drug, I'm a woman.
Everybody meet Miss Barnes.
Well, let's go.
Senorita Barnacat.
Fucking nonsense.
Oh, fuck.
I'm trying to think of anything else in the news. Just that Alex Jones thing.
Alex is the only important thing in the world.
Free
Alex Jones.
What? He's free.
I meant from your digital friggin'
Oh yeah, from the free
tyranny.
Shadow bans.
I mean, how fucked up is it? He can't be on Apple. He can't be on fucking Google Store. He can't be on YouTube.
I mean, well, we're back to Article 203, right? Is that what it's called? Is it a platform or is it a publisher?
Well, they act like they're fucking
Publishers.
Yeah.
Right, that's why he's banned. But they say that they're platforms.
They pretend they're platforms.
Right.
Bunch of assholes.
I still listen to Alex here and there.
Yeah, I turn on his show every now and then.
It's the kind of thing I don't sit down and watch. It's just on and I'm doing other shit.
What I do is I'll go check his website once a day usually, and I'll just see what his breaking news is. And if it's interesting, maybe I'll click on a video. If not, I just go to the other news sources, So it's not like it used to be. When it was on YouTube, I'd watch it like you said, in the background. just put it on,
Yeah,
and
that's
then
what I
go
do.
about your day, and you just listen to him babble while you're doing whatever. But now that you have to go to his website,
You don't got
I
his
don't do it.
website. I watch him on BitChute.
Yeah, I guess I could do that. I did actually do that for first time not too long ago on was it Don or Ron something or other, the name of the webpage, Gibson, Ron Gibson.
That doesn't.
All right, never mind. Well, anyways, there's the dude that always reposts it in 1 hour segments.
Yeah, because his shows are 3.5 hours long,
Mm-hmm.
like ours.
So what's going on with the immunity case? I keep hearing things like it's going well.
I hear it's going well. I don't know how true that is.
Right. It's always like they're saying, "Oh, it's going great," and then it's like, "No, he's in jail."
I don't know. There was another leak or something. Audio leak, because I did hear part of the audio.
I don't know what's going
It was
on.
Justice Kajenji Brown, is that her name?
Yeah, something like that.
She was getting shot down by
It's because she's fucking, not
the court.
she's a diversity hire.
Mm.
Like when she was going through the friggin' hearing, she couldn't even tell you what a woman was.
Well, that's another thing. She referred to Donald Trump as he.
Oh, that's fucked
So
up.
congratulations on your biology degree. I'm glad
you just earned your biology degree.
She apparently earned her biology degree.
She knows what a man is.
Yes, she knew then all of a sudden. Suddenly, she knew what it was when she was talking about Trump.
I can't. I'm not a biology. This is the argument for all these fucking morons that always put out the thing on Facebook or or Instagram. They're like, you argue with a friggin' scientist because you watched a couple YouTube videos and you're willing to friggin', and it's like, and you're the idiot that listens to a black woman say she can't define a woman because she's not a biologist.
Yes. You're a guy. Well, it's like Matt Walsh. Are you a cat? Can you define a cat?
Yep, exactly. Yeah, I find that very suspect for all these high learned thinkers who are like, how dare you act like you know more than a scientist? How dare you question the science? I don't know what a woman is.
What's a woman? It's fucking nuts.
It can mean so much.
It's nuts. It was a mental disorder not that long ago.
Well, dude, I'm telling you, it's an issue with. We don't have psychiatric wards hardly
Right.
anymore.
States
The whole state thing is gone, and
No.
I think it was done with this result intended in the end. It's just let's just let them out and we'll try and integrate them into society somehow.
Yeah, okay, but you can't force people to
Yeah, you can.
just lie to themselves.
We got millions doing it right now.
They are, but I mean, how far are they really willing to go with it?
I think the human spirit is like stronger than the brainwashing control. So that's why it's taken so long for it to start turning back the other way with the woke culture and the fucking cancel culture. But it's, it seems like the pendulum swing, and we've talked about this for a little bit. I think we're at the point where it's like coming back, and we're like, whew, okay, maybe there's an end here.
Maybe. I feel like the control
They're
system.
pushing harder and harder.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Every day.
Every fucking day. Ireland's had enough. They're up in arms, right? I don't know if we talked about that earlier or not, if that was in the first feed or at all. I saw this video where the woman's, I don't know what the guy's sign was saying. He was holding the sign. He must have been in Ireland. They sounded like it. And the woman comes up and she's like, that's racist. And he's like, yeah. So? She's like, well, you're not talking about people that look like me, right? You're not talking about people that come from Wales. And he goes, we could bring that back. It wasn't that long ago.
We could bring that back.
We could bring that back. It wasn't that long ago. And I'm like,
Wasn't that long ago, lass?
I'm like, holy shit. He fucking got her.
Got her.
Because it wasn't that long ago where they were saying, no, not you. You can't come over here either.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. Oh, but Cowie.
Excuse. Oh man. I
What
got a
else
little
we
bit
got
of
going on? What else is going
sensitive
on?
nose here. You smoking all these ciggies.
What's going on here?
I told you it was a slow news week. You didn't want to believe me.
I could go through my feed and see what I talked about. Like that.
Oh, how about Alec Baldwin getting chased around by the woman there?
She's a fucking nutcase. Did you see
She's
that?
a nutcase, but I had to send that to some people. Like I sent it to our friend Chris because it was just so funny. And I was like, dude, look at him. It looks like his aching ass is like on display in this video. Like, well, how the fuck did I fuck up my life so bad?
That could be it, yeah.
Did you see that video of him? And he's just like, you got to go. Come on. Got to go. No, I'm not going to say that. No, go. Come on. And then he pulls like could you just, and then he smacks the camera out of her hand.
Yeah.
Fucking Alec Baldwin just losing his shit. And he's sitting there the whole time just looking beat up like hammered dog shit. Like he just fucking partied way too hard.
I don't remember watching half of that.
What are you watching?
Some Beatles movie, 10 Strange Historical Coincidences Ever. I didn't watch that.
Secrets of Skinwalker Ranch is back on the air.
I didn't watch that either.
The fuck's wrong with you? You don't want to see portals opening up in the desert?
I don't know if I believe in that shit.
Shit.
All right, so
yes, you do.
Here's something happened.
You do.
Out in the University of California, Los Angeles. There was a professor that was a pro-Palestinian professor, and she was, holding a rally, I guess.
Okay.
And a Jewish student walked up with his Israel flag and shut her down. Like basically, one guy shut her down. She couldn't handle one voice of dissentment. Right?
How does that
They're
work?
killing children. Yes, you're right. Hamas is killing children. What? What do you mean? How's it work?
Do you have the video? Or
I mean, I got it off Officer Tatum.
Oh, okay.
Let's see what else I got.
Good old Brandon Tatum. I have
Ellen
not much
DeGeneres
left.
is in the spotlight for being around Diddy a lot.
Ellen was around everybody. She got the special Clinton treatment.
MS-13 gang members in Houston kidnap and sacrifice little girls.
Oh, I saw the video of Michelle Obama praising Harvey Weinstein. That was like in the loop this week, and Whoopi's sitting right there, and fucking bunch of other celebrities.
Michelle Obama, she's got like Secret Service attachment, right? There's no way she could have possibly known about Harvey Weinstein. She doesn't have those kind of connections. Her husband only gets CIA updates every day. Yeah, she knew. Come on.
Yeah, and she was sitting there with him in the White House being like, he's such a wonderful man. Harvey, we couldn't have done this without you. Everybody out there, you owe gratitude to Harvey, blah, 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 blah. Michael Obama. Michael and I'm Michelle. How do you call your wife Michael?
I don't know. That's fucking weird. I don't know how that kind of... I've never done that.
Call your girlfriend by a dude's name?
Yeah. That's never happened.
You got fucking issues if that happens, man.
Yeah, that's never happened.
All of a sudden you're just like,
oh shit.
Oh, he's doing something over there.
Reptiles and a bunch of pedophiles. Check. We don't know, never make it to a trial with trafficking a child. Side check. You don't want to be scrutinized in the government, or you'll be suicided. You and I both know all the truth behind it, whether he was invited. Fact check. The CIA killed MLK and JFK both. Fact check. The moon landing, it was all a hoax. Fact check. Big Pharma putting profits over every single damn patient. We all know that birds ain't real, they're just government surveillance. Rap labels been profiting off of the prison system in jail. We all breathing chemicals every single day from chemtrails. Everybody know Michelle Obama was a man and never was pregnant. We don't know that Barack Obama was really born out in Kenya.
Oh my God.
It's fucking Alex.
Who is that? Is Alex Stein?
Alex Jones.
That's an Alex Jones song,
He didn't make it.
but it was on his show.
No, somebody made a
Oh, that's clips of him.
yes. Fact check. This is somebody else.
That's great.
I thought it was funny.
I like that song. Why don't you give him a little hit of that friggin' Hunter Biden one?
I gotta find it. Hold on. That's up near the top. This is real.
Shout out to Bass Records. Another one of them congressional blunts, brother.
Congressional blunt.
He was gonna get his laptop fixed, but Hunter got high.
That's a great.
He wasn't gonna show all them dick pics, but Hunter got high. He should have let Hillary bleach his whole hard drive. Hunter got high.
That's great.
That's real.
I love it. And who is that?
Afro Man, the guy who did the original song.
Redoing his own song.
He redid his own song. Made it about Hunter Biden.
Times are changing.
They are.
Pretty soon you're gonna have like the guys online who are notorious white knights all starting to really TDS their pants.
TDS their pants. Dude, I must have fell asleep watching this shit because I don't remember watching any of this.
That happens.
Harvey Weinstein's going to walk out of New York. Speaking of Harvey Weinstein.
He ain't walking out, is he? I mean, I heard they're like got rid of some of the charges, but he's still in jail.
Well, he's going to get out of New York. Overturned by a New York appellate case.
What do you mean? They're shipping him to a different
I don't think they're going to
prison?
charge him.
No, come on.
What do you mean, oh, come on?
All right, well, he's getting out of it then.
He's got other charges for the same thing in other states.
Right, but
yeah, Jaguar Wrights hit a bunch of shit. That's who it was. And so did Chris Brown. I think that's his name. Oliver Brown, maybe? I can't remember. Actor, not the singer guy. Yeah, Michael Rappaport freaks out. Obama advisors were allegedly arrested. What are you holding on about?
I'll be right back.
He's going to be right back. I'm still here.
I'm still here too.
I'm
going to shut that door.
I'm organizing a trip to North Sentinel Island. If you want to go. In India. The last uncontacted tribe is there. There can only be like 50. We could take over.
Is that where that last asshole went and died?
Yeah, that's where that last asshole. But if I bring men with guns, I could take the whole island.
Dude, you'd be so fucked.
What do you mean be so fucked?
They're going to arrest your ass.
They're not allowed there.
What's that saying? It's not.
I don't know what the hell's that saying. I can't read. I can read. The guy in Argentina axed a bunch of programs. Some states are banning trans athletes from sports.
I think it's time for memes.
Molly Ringwald has TDS. Too many white people, she said.
What was it that Letitia said? Too white? Too.
Too pale, too stale.
Oh yeah, too pale, too stale.
Some crap.
That's some fucked up shit.
Yeah, it is. Glenn Beck said the Vatican was evil.
Yeah, that's from like a year ago, though. I think that.
Yeah, it is.
I didn't watch it because I was like, okay, that's old news.
It resurfaced for some reason. Daily Wire's in fucking Civil War.
Yeah, Matt Walsh might be leaving.
Yeah. Seinfeld said that Hollywood's over.
He says the left killed comedy.
He said left killed comedy and Hollywood's pretty much over.
Yep. Woke fucking killed it.
There's that single from that Jackie likes there. That's made a lot of
Single Mom.
Single Mom, yeah, that's been making head waves, I guess. It's a Troop song, old R&B group from the 80s they sampled. What was this? Oh, YouTube favorism. Tim Pool. I'm sorry, exposed.
What?
YouTube favorism.
What, were they pushing Tim or something?
Yeah, they were trying to shadow ban him.
Oh, I know that. Yeah. They're shadow banning, or they're just I can't imagine what it would be like right now in a world where they didn't throttle fucking news.
They have to.
Well, they have to throttle, yeah, because everybody would be listening to independent journalism by now. Everybody.
Right. Yeah, it'd be hard to, to navigate through what's real and what's worth watching, but yeah, everybody would. Right. And then there'll just be a new standard, like, you know what I mean?
Elon releases YouTube Destroyer app. He's saying he's coming out with a thing called XTV that will just install on any smart TV and other devices.
Really?
So YouTube, yeah, you might want to change some of your policies and get some of that freedom of speech flowing. Because Rumble's got it. They're doing well. XTV's probably going to have it. I'm sure they all have their algorithms that fucking manage content.
Did you see that courtroom drawing of Trump with a gun?
No.
Oh, dude, it's so fucking funny.
Why would there be a drawing of Trump with a gun?
Because liberals will believe it.
You're right.
They'll believe he pulled a gun in court.
That's how fucking stupid.
That's how fucking demented they are.
See, I use stupid. You use demented.
Well, yeah.
You don't like stupid. But I like demented better.
Demented is better.
Yeah. More creative. So I should be like, that's how their heads full of jello.
Some fucking explosion in
sugar-free jello.
Rival gangs at gas stations. Have you seen this? I can't tell you how many videos I've seen in the last year or so.
No, I haven't.
Of gang wars happening at fucking gas stations, and because they got cameras, that's why they're caught. But it's only a matter of time before somebody blows something up, right, with a stray bullet. Like this isn't gonna end well.
It sounds like some shitty movie. Meet me at the gas station midnight.
Well, they see each other at the gas station. And that's when it goes down.
Oh yeah. He's wearing red on his head. He's got blue, they say. We need to get in a gang gunfight.
Looks like I haven't been watching YouTube that much because I'm already fucking 2 weeks back.
Yeah, well, it's meme time.
All right. Meme time. Here we go.
What do we got? We're like an hour and a half in, so this is perfect timing.
Perfect timing. We got 70 memes. Something like that.
Still ain't got no fucking music for this bullshit. Here we go. Oh, that's not it. That's not it. Hold on.
Biden. Can't you see? Sometimes your words they confuse me, and I just love your flat ass ways. That's why they're broken, you're so paid. Biting, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words they confuse me, and I just love your broke ass ways. That's why they're broken, you're so paid.
Barney's memes.
Barney's me.
Trump names Hunter Biden as his running mate so the DOJ will stop investigating him. That's a good one. That's a good one.
That's great.
He's getting some fucking speedballs ready here for you folks. Coming in hot. Teach a man to fish and you feed him for a day. Deport a man and you never have to feed him again. Oh my God. I told you about the one that I like, the new one I like. It's teach a man. Oh, what the fuck was it? Teach a man how to build fire, he'll be warm for a night. Set a man on fire, he'll be warm the rest of his life. It's pretty wrong, but I like it. Great hide and seek players are really hard to find. Vince, the sign guy.
That's a dad joke. It's great.
Oh, man. You see the spine? That's what I want to put into GOP politicians. Dr. Trump.
I think he's doing specs or something.
That's pretty funny.
All right, here we go.
You'll have to pay taxes if you want to participate in society. Me. Yeah. Okay. Declaration of memes. Oh, man. Trump will receive a fair, impartial trial, says judge as construction crew builds gallows outside his courtroom. Yeah, that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing every night on the news. Hanging that man friggin' over and over again.
Got the gallows ready.
I'm unvaccinated. Oh my fucking God, you're literally trying to kill me. I'm literally going to kill you. Assalamu alaikum, brother. Assalamu alaikum, brother.
That's Islamic phobia.
Dude. Stupid. I'm literally going to kill you. Oh, man, Barney. Where do you find this stuff? Nothing says trust the science like asking for the data to be hidden for 75 years. Brought to you by Pfizer. Yeah, I don't understand why things need to be hidden for 75 years.
Because it's legit science.
Yeah, it smells legitimate.
It's, why you should, it's transparency, if you read.
When they tell you white people don't season their food, so you hit them with 11 herbs and spices. That's a finishing move, man.
Yeah, it is.
Here he comes. Here he comes. No, not the 11 herbs and spices. No, don't do it, Colonel. Hamas thanks college student supporters by promising a quick death during global intifada. I can't even read that one. Hamas thanks college student supporters by promising them a quick death during global intifada.
Intifada.
Intifada. Intifada?
Intifada.
Utifada. The state is a parasite. Changed my mind. Yeah. Argentina president.
Yeah.
The guy's getting legendary status quickly. Barack Obama, George W. Bush, Bill Clinton. Weekend at Jeffries.
Going down to Jeffries.
Going to Jeffries.
Why the hell are you going to Jeffries?
Got George with me. What a bunch of fucks. Beyonce in the 2000s, Beyonce 2020s.
Weird. I don't know how accurate this is.
Right. It could be
Photoshopped or something.
Yeah, or just the lighting in general and makeup.
But from what the pictures I did find, it seems to be somewhat true.
Sure, I bet it is. Live in concert at the dumpster fire for one night only. Uncle Mosey and the Cannibals. Also, Let's Go Brandon and Dogface Pony Soldier. Also performing Sleepy Joe and his Bumbling Clown Show. With special appearances by Corn Pop.
The show I'd like to see. I want to meet this Corn Pop fellow.
We should just print that out and sell those. Adult peer pressure is seeing your neighbor mow his lawn.
Yep. Shit, got it on lawn.
Oh, man. Hitler, Butler, Selick, Evil Twin, Mongolian Warlord, Sea Captain, Grandpa, Wizard, Super Wizard. Oh, man. What are you going to go for? You ever going for anything, or are you just a clean-shaven man?
Maybe a little mustache or something. I don't know.
Sometime maybe the Butler,
Maybe something a little smaller.
Selick. What books were they burning?
I don't want to talk about that right now.
God. Quiet, you two, or I'll send you back to stay with Hunter again. I miss my real family. They know you're a man. Oh, man. Dude, imagine that. If that's true, like, because she does look nothing like either one of them. Just like, now you have to live with them. Suck a duck, brought to you by autocorrect. Oh, man.
It's not even a duck.
No, that's a goose.
Yeah.
Oh, man. While everyone is exposing celebrities, I think it's time we have a conversation. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oprah with every fucking known.
Yeah, person that's supposedly in trouble. Yeah.
Her show's pretty hard to get on. It's pretty exclusive. So.
The actual people from that meme 10 years on. Is it really?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Looks like them.
I would believe it.
I believed it.
That's great.
That is great. Extremely rare sneakers. They look like sneakers.
Yeah, they're doing it. They got it. Meme of the day.
Walk Force One.
Walk Force One.
Oh shit, we're not that far off from that.
What?
Like Air Force One?
You mean we're all not far off from a walker?
No, the country.
Oh, right. Right. A month ago, Dusty found half a pie in this bush. So every day until the end of time, we must closely inspect the magic pie bush.
It keeps going back. Expecting more pie.
Good old dog logic right there. God damn it, that pie's going to be there today.
It's going to be here today.
It was there that one time.
It's going to be there.
It's some like Zelda shit.
Yeah.
You keep going back and stabbing the wall.
Did we get that yet?
Hey, babe, come over. I can't. I'm walking my fish. Well, my parents aren't. Wait, what? Get the fuck out of here.
Walking your fish.
There is a cool device.
You can walk fish?
No, the fish can walk themselves.
Oh.
It's like a little tank, and it's got motion detectors, and if the fish swims to this side, it's like a remote control thing that drives the tank. So they're like, the fish becomes like a dog.
This is like the future we're looking at.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lost fish.
FaceTime 69. You know, we try and be a family-friendly show. I mean, we're not for children.
No.
But if there happens to be, people watching, okay, whatever. We're not for families. When I saw you, my climate changed. Oh, Joe. Old Joe Biden. When she sucks all the red flags out of your DIK.
It's
What is
happening.
that from? That's from I know what movie that's from.
I don't Lost Boys? No. It's
Hmm.
not. It's not important.
It's not important, but you know. When you need corn,
What is
don't
it?
have time to go to the store.
Oh, shit, I forgot all about that one.
You ate corn last night. That's just wrong. It's
Right.
fucking wrong, dude.
Just move on.
That's somebody telling you how wrong you are, bro. There they are. Finally, somebody got them out there, huh?
Gum socks. That's right.
They're not as good as powdered loaves.
That's good.
Well, you got Hoagie to thank for that too.
Thanks, Hoagie.
If show in the fuck did was a person arrested since she stabbed her boyfriend.
Show the fuck did.
Show in the fuck did was a person. Latanya.
Tanya, I stabbed my husband.
Latanja.
That's not the joke. Let's just keep moving.
Come on, man. You know it's a barbecue without your uncle. That's no joke. You know, ground bosey. Carne molida de res. Come on, man. You know it's not a barbecue without your uncle. That's no joke. Well, that one's tough to see. It says quiet neighbors access the street.
Quiet neighbors across the street. Quiet neighborhood across the street. It's a cemetery.
Oh. Barney's got to speak up when I can't see them, you know?
I had to remember it.
Memory ain't doing that good
No.
either. Oh, see, this is what happens when we get dumb shit like that. I try and do something, and then something happens, and then we're screwed.
Oh, yeah, we are screwed.
This is like from last week. Okay, here we go.
What did one plate to the other plate? Dinner's on me.
Okay, Bidenomics in one sign. Clearance is 348. Now 550.
50.
Oh gosh. Damn, that's rough. Semen is a food group.
There I was.
You don't have to blank him just because you like his memes. Wow. She looks like she's straight out in late 80s.
Could be.
The more dangerous the neighborhood, the better the chicken.
Show me the lie.
Change my mind. Come on. Come on.
Come on, guy.
Open carry, concealed carry. For real, right?
Yeah.
That's a good description.
They're both nice as far as wild
Did it again.
animals go. I mean, neither one really want nothing to do with you. But if you happen to come in peaceful contact with them, they're all right.
Why, God? Why?
Why? I pet a skunk by accident once. Thought it was a cat. No. Oh, whoa. It went too far.
Okay. What can make a man run away like this? It's not run, it's ran because it's past tense.
Dum-bum.
That's a good one. I like it. I like it.
Dum-bum.
Because it's past tense. Wow. Begging in the hood. Throw some cheese on a broke ass cracker. Throw some cheese on a broke ass cracker.
That's funny.
Oh gosh, that's good. I like it. Cafe bitch Inga.
Yes, that guy stood there for this picture. That's the part that killed me.
Oh.
He's a good sport, whoever he is. I'm not a biologist, but just going off the silhouette. I'm seeing here.
My dad, when he notices I gave him the wrong wrench, 8-year-old me realizing I'm about to get yelled at. Oh, my God.
I've been there.
Oh, man. Sending cute snaps to my ex like, wish you were here. Wow. Aggro. If your wife comes home with one of these, it's not a useful kitchen tool. It's a warning.
Yes.
Throw it the fuck out.
Yeah, you don't need that kind of negativity around.
Celine Klingon.
That was just dumb.
Pretty good. That is a very strange request, Major Nelson.
Yes, for a little head.
Oh my God! What are you doing? The new "I'm ready to settle down" sandwich out. Come on, man.
You know, just ready to settle down, bro.
Chemtrails turn me gay.
That's so stupid.
Dude, that's one of the best ones I've seen in a long time.
It's meta.
That's why you got to get meta, bro. Okay, and that's Alex Jones meta.
Yep.
Love it. An extremely rare 1985 Gibson NES Paul.
That's Paul, bro.
Nes Paul. That's a cool guitar.
It's a cool system.
I still got mine.
Son of a bitch.
Cleric. This doesn't taste like any fish I've had before. Ranger. Fish. Cleric. You said you had some seafood. Ranger. Okay, so first here in the middle of the forest. And okay, so first we are here in the middle of the forest. And second, I said tree food. Cleric. Tree food. Ranger. You're going to want to sit down.
Chicken of the tree.
Chicken of the tree. Dude, yeah, for real. That's what it is. The old squirrel of life.
Squirrel. Chicken of the tree.
Chicken of the tree.
That's
it. Wood chopping board. Wipe clean, wipe up spills immediately to avoid staining. Do not soak. Do not use this chopping board. Wow. How does that happen? Because it's manufactured in China.
Who knows?
Son, I know you have grown up now, and I am proud of you. When Ashley comes over tonight, if things get serious, make sure you're safe. Use this. P.S. Your dinner is in the fridge, honey. Love, Mom.
She pins it. She put a pin through it.
Yeah, that's pretty smart. Right through the center.
Right through the center.
That's because Mom wants a grandkid.
Maybe.
You cry, my body, my choice. I say, your student loan, pay it yourself. Remember, it's your choice, not mine. Yeah.
Yep.
Columbia University students, death to America. But first, please pay my student loans. Men, life goals.
It happens.
Yeah, it's been known to happen.
It happens.
Mm-hmm. Modern day. Lots of ex-colonies. How could you have done that to us? You're monsters. Britain and France. We are so sorry. Thank you for our Christianity, Primos. You're welcome.
So different.
Mm-hmm. Wow. You have my sword and my bow. And I believe you have my stapler. Morgan He-Man. By the power of Grayskull. I have the power. Yes, I finally killed my ego. Now I'm better than everyone else. So true.
That is true.
So true. Only cans. WD-40. Guess his nickname. Oh. Pumpkin Spice?
Dickhead.
That's just so stupid, dude. Oh, God. Poor old JFK.
That's what that one is. Huh?
Yeah. This is what you look like when you have a black belt and being offended. That might have been last week, bud.
No.
No? Well,
No.
then I seen it
You've
somewhere.
seen it before.
Amish limousine. Shut the fuck up.
Long horse.
It's a stretch. Stretch horse. Do we pay off their student loans before or after they shout death to America? Meme of the day. So when Trump takes out a loan and pays it back with interest, it's a crime. But when you take out a student loan and don't pay it back, Biden forgives the loan, even when the SCOTUS said no, steals money from the taxpayers to pay it back, and then it's not a crime. For sale. One vajankle. Hardly used. No weirdos or time wasters.
No weirdos.
Oh, come on, man. That's just hilarious. Your move, community standards. It's just a peach.
Just a peach.
Jeez. Trans people when you refuse to play pretend with them. What the fuck's wrong with you, man?
It's true. It's true.
Well, this is why they're like, oh, there's so many of us. What are you doing here, Barney? This really pisses me off. I told her several times not to line the couch with her shoes. This really pisses me off. Eye contact challenge. You have failed, bro. Oh, man. No matter where you go, there you are.
There you are.
Buckaroo Banzai.
That's the last one.
That's where I saw it or heard it the second time. But that's a great movie. Anybody that wants to watch a great movie, you don't know what the fuck to
Buckaroo
watch.
Banzai.
You go back to Peter Weller's in Buckaroo Banzai.
Yeah, he's in there. The fly guy. What's his name?
Jeffrey Goldblum.
Jeffrey Goldblum.
Mm-hmm. They also have as Dr. Lizardo, John Lithgow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's in there.
Dr. Emilio Lizardo.
I forgot all about him.
And a lot of other actors, too. A lot of great character actors. Oh, they have Ellen Barkin in there as a young Penny Pretty. Smoke show. Smoke show.
I was watching a bunch of old Beatles movies made by Apple. Horrible.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Why?
Because it's just all 60s jokes and shit. It's just really, there's no plot. It's just really chaos nonstop, really.
Was it that thing? It was like 12 hours of footage or something that was released?
No, the Apple made a bunch of movies. Apple Records made a bunch of movies.
Oh,
Apple
okay.
Studios, which was owned by the Beatles, right?
Okay.
And so the Beatles appear in a lot of the movies.
Yeah.
And they're just so bad. I'm like, why did I never hear about any of these other than like Yellow Submarine, right?
It's because they were that bad.
They were that bad, yeah.
Wow. I believe you.
And they had, they had a lot of people in them. They had like John Cleese was in one. It was still bad. Though his part was kind of funny. So that was the memes.
So here's a TDS family member of mine posting, if you need to change the laws to keep your candidate out of prison, you need a better candidate.
Well, they need to change the laws to even charge him with those charges.
That's they're so fucking stupid.
To begin with, that's how
they changed the laws so they could indict him.
Right. That part's missed on them, Brandon. At least in New York, they changed the laws so they could. Statute of limitations they changed.
I don't even bother anymore. Why am I bothering? TDS is a hell of a drug.
It's never gonna stop.
No, I mean, especially if he gets elected, they're gonna lose their shit.
I don't know if he can get elected.
No, it's a. I mean, we're either in the middle of like a super deep playbook psyop where he's part of the plan, or he has nothing to do with the plan and he's 100% legit, gives a shit about the United States, and then if that's the case, they're gonna want to fucking get rid of him.
Right, they're gonna get rid of him somehow. And nobody ever talks about the 3 a.m. mail-in batter fucking demographic because Biden's way ahead in the 3 a.m. voter mail-in ballot demographic. Again. So who the hell knows? But Trump's saying vote any way you can this time. So we'll see.
I love it too. When he says that, then the other side comes out. They're gonna steal it.
Wait a second.
I love it. Yeah, ballot stuffers unite.
Yes, ballot stuffers. Holy shit!
All right,
that was the show, huh?
I think that's the show. Because once again, I don't know why I'm tired, but hopefully next week it's gonna be way more energy.
Yep.
I just needed to brew more coffee. That's all the thing was. I just totally fucking flaked, bro.
I just talked to illegals, get a local Kenya, and I get good to go.
Yeah, you get the whatever it is. You fucking just.
Hola, amigos. ¿Qué pasa?
Rapido. Muy rapido. In el nozo.
Baño powder?
A blanco?
A blanco baño powder.
Oh, boy. Anything else? What do we got? Anything else?
China blew up.
What?
Yeah, it's tragic.
That's fake news, folks.
Finest in fake news.
Whoa. I look like crap. Alrighty.
All right.
Everybody, thanks for coming and watching the show. Make sure to click that subscribe button. We know there's a whole bunch of you that ain't subscribed to this show.
Yeah. You ain't subscribed. You go out there and you reach that like some fucking kid passed out at a Diddy party.
Just grab that like button.
Yeah, grab that like button like Justin Bieber's penis in your Pete Diddy.
Oh my God, poor Bieber.
Yeah.
The Biebs and Usher, they were done dirty by the Diddy.
Yeah. Apparently he's got the herp. That's what the rumor is.
Yeah, so now they all got it too.
The herp. Yeah. I don't know how I dodged that one all those years.
You done good?
Knock on wood.
Alrighty. Remember, tune in next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Where we'll have the internet's.
Yeah, well, got the
just stuff from the internet regurgitated to the internet.
I just learned that we don't pronounce
internet correctly.
Yeah.
How's it supposed to be correct?
Internet.
Yeah.
But we all say internet, like interview. I got an interview.
Right. Internet.
We say inter instead of inter.
Internet. That's more like data. What do you say? Potato.
I mean, what's
data? Inter.
It was always data until it became data. That was Star Trek.
And that was Star Trek's fault. Yeah, that was Jean-Luc Picard's fault.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, people.
Undermining America. Jean-Luc Picard.
Have a great week. It's turning nice out there. Make sure you get out there, do some exercise, socialize, do what you got to do to cheer up, get out of this winter blues. Remember, wherever you go, There you are.